Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I know last episode that I said that I apologized that it had been a while since I last played. However, I apologize that it's been a year since the last episode. It took me a while to get back to this, but I'm finally back, and I want to continue. I genuinely, I really want to play some more of this. Now, I don't remember exactly what I did last time or what I had to do, so I'm gonna consult my journal. Prove your authority to Titus Hardie. That's, I think, one of the guys over here. You have to gain authority in Titus' eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften them up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rag. Tie him to any other crimes. Fridge victim's body. Yes. I need a fridge. Send victim's body to processing. Open apartment door for Everard. Everard, I don't remember who that was, but I'll find him. The special borscht. I need to talk to the cook, right? Victim's tattoos. Gotta ask about their meanings.
I've got nothing to say to you. What are we going to do to you?
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway, you junior delinquent. But you still did.
That's right.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Right.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
As you should.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Need more authority. We can do that. Actually, can I put a point in right now? Authority. There we go.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Please, please let me do it. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm not gonna take a 28% chance, and I don't want to save scum all too much. I mean, sure, every now and then I feel like some things I want to get them right, and that's, you know, I'll save scum for that, yeah. But like, generally speaking, I don't really want to do it.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
I need a fridge to store a corpse.
The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad. Then he starts swiping crumbs off the countertop.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
I need to put a dead body in the fridge. Point the fridge.
Oh, no. Body no fit fridge. Fridge more.
How do you know? Maybe it's a small body.
No. I know.
Listen to him. This is a man who clearly knows about bodies and fridges, and bodies fitting into fridges.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
What is that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Yes.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka!
vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes, yes. Turn the vodka up.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Yes. Leo said you're friends with Mañana. Is that true?
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Gorasi. Could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
Thank you. Let's look at that borscht. Look at that physique up. This is alcohol. All things considered, it is alcohol. What is this door?
You see a heavy steel door with...
Alright, I already tried opening it, pushing it. That didn't work. Have I talked to you again?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
So, your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
And what is that?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Ah,
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
right.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
How about some cool cryptids? Tell me some of those.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work.
Exactly.
Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena. I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay, Kim. Just one little cryptid, promise.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting cryptids.
What's the tiniest, the biggest, the most dangerous? Is there any invisible cryptids? What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What does this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Alright. This has been educational. But sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
That's all now. You.
Can I help you?
Nothing. Nothing. I didn't actually want anything from you. Alright, let's go outside. It's gonna take a second for me to catch up to what I've missed in the past year. But admittedly, I'd like to take another look at the body. Alright.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I'm not supposed to take his boots. At least not right now. What was it? Perception? I think that's what I needed.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses.
Let's take one
and
last look.
takes a deep breath.
Damn it.
You really ought to wait until the cadaver is refrigerated. Digging around in this mess now is proving hopelessly difficult.
Gotta figure out where a fridge would be.
Fuck does Kuno care?
File pants. Savoir-faire and physical instrument. 15 for that. I'm not gonna spend that much money on those pants. You, however, do you have a fridge I could use?
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, Gutta Vittu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Right.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, Kuno. Alright, what was this about?
There are several footprints in the mud. Left by
Visual
workers.
calculus.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardie boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardie. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting. Continue counting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them
Yeah, that's
on
what's
the
interesting.
ceiling is easy. Maybe even too easy. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective.
That's true.
The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Count the rest. 2 more.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardie boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardie boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily. especially at a time like this.
A heavy one. 200-kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardie boy, the one sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. It could have been one extremely obese person. You're right. A fat guy from the booth is carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
Light step. 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardie boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardie boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
It is a driver. It makes sense. A driver would wear down their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. And remember that abandoned lorry cabin we found?
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle.
Yes.
Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the Old Soul.
Yes. She's also the one running the drug trade. Interesting.
Now we know who's the missing eighth person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardie and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire union is involved. Maybe even all of Martinez.
We should start with Titus Hardie. See what he's got to say on the matter. This might throw them off. Work in our advantage. So what else?
How old do you think the tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Yep.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
That is true.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardie boys.
I know. 8 tracks, 7 Hardie boys.
Which one is missing, do you think? I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, but is in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardies are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them about the possible drug trade connection.
We've been through all of it. Alright.
The trash container The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Right.
A box falls in. Not much to see here. There's nothing more. The
Yeah,
container
nothing.
sounds
Okay.
a muffled gong.
Damn it, too bad that this is full of junk. If it were empty, considering there's freezing temperatures outside, or... Yeah, no, there are freezing temperatures outside. We could preserve the body in a container like that. Alright, Hardie boys, here I come. I gotta feel my morale a bit too. You.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Right. I want to talk about the hanging again.
Again.
More questions, actually.
About fucking
I found
time.
8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardie boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardie boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardie boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardie, and it's a Hardie girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
No, it's the driver.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardie boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardie Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardie sooner or later.
Yes, guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
You did the honors.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of of poisoning your own people.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardie Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardie. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardie boys here.
The 8th Hardie, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off.
Oh, sweet spot there.
Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardie. I run this goddamn scene.
Right.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah. I need to know how good I'll roll this dice.
As you
I rolled
look
it
around
good.
this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
Must be. Just like real cops. Drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer. And jerking off instead of helping people.
You're saying we don't help people. I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
Yeah?
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Alright. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Claudia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl.
It's the girl upstairs, yes.
That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Yeah, I did do that.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Yeah, blonde, tall, 2 rooms over from yours.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Horrible.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
So, the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So, it was a relationship with the mercenary.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
It is.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So, what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
She's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus, gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. But what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right?
Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it?
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Yeah. I think I know her.
You don't know her.
You're right. I don't.
Good boy.
Incredible.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train.
Of pain. Right. Man really just hit me with the good boy. Yeah, okay. Hey Kim, what you want to talk about?
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
She said I'm gonna have to interrogate her later, and it's going to suck for me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else?
She knows I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I met her in the hallway after I woke
Understood.
up.
You were not in good shape on Monday.
Nothing. Let's move on.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance.
Thank you, Kim.
It's
Thank
going
you.
to be all right.
I knew you got my back. My boy. Kim, the fucking goat. Love him. Love the guy. He's amazing. Right. Back to business. Upstairs. Let's talk to her.
The door is closed. There's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before. This little depression is all you could inflict on the door.
Yeah.
You swallow like you swallowed the last time. Whatever bitter emotion was swimming to the surface then and now subsides, submerges, sinks back into you.
Knock.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Yes, I will. Hotel bill calculations. Looked like she had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room has sand all over it. Reminds you of your own. In the yard below, a corpse lies under the pine tree.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find. This is going to take a little know-how.
Roll it.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand of Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Just close the cabinet. I'm not taking any of that. Let's go upstairs. Right. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
What is this, guilt now?
Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Thank you, Necktie, of course. The smell of cigarette smoke is in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Shit, and I can't save here. I really do want to grab flower. Run it.
The wind pushes them off the roof. They're gone.
Damn it. I really wanted those flowers. I could have... That could have been... Where's my last save? I see. 1455 is... quite far. Quite far. I want those flowers. I'm going to get them. I'll be back. Right here, right now. I'm grabbing the flowers. Gotta impress the lady.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof. You catch a single flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. Then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Fucking got it, hell yeah.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the commoners and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in the early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence? It being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Blow on your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamro, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
I don't think I read this. I don't think I interacted with all of these, and I should have, and I should in general, but I'm kind of out of time. I just wanted to get those flowers because I gotta impress this person. I already fucked up at the start of the game. I felt bad. I gotta impress this person. At least a bit. Let's make a save. And you can see how long it's been since I last played. It was in August. And well, we're in August again. You blink and you miss it. It's been a year. And yeah, last time it was May, the last time I played, and then in August, the last time I played. So that was also a pause of a few months. Then I apologized for there being a break. And then there was another break that was even longer. God damn it. I deeply apologize. I promise the breaks won't be like that anymore. The series will continue and I will finish it at some point. So, if you enjoy this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.